Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to a corner of my house. You are in my living room right now, and today I just wanted to sit down and chat and give you guys an explanation of why I can walk around like this without eyelashes. I have trichotillomania and I have not had eyelashes in about 5 years now. I have not let them grow in a very long time. I only really pull out my eyelashes. That's been the main hair source for me the past 20-ish years. And I get a question a lot, Anna, how are you able to be so confident without eyelashes? How do you go outside without wearing at least eyeliner? You know, something to soften up the very stark edges of your eyelids. And I get it, I get it. I have been there before. I used to not leave my parents' house unless I had on some type of false eyelash or at least eyeliner to blend this and make it look more normal. But it's a good question. I think it goes a lot deeper. I'll probably have to bring my podcast back to life for longer episodes, but for this video, these are the things that made me feel more comfortable in society without having eyelashes. First things first, I stopped giving a fuck about what other people thought of me, and it's easier said than done. What I mean by this is I don't care what you or my neighbor or, the thing is, I care most about what Anna looks like. You should care most about what you look like, and you have control over that. No one should make you feel inferior for lack of hair, especially if they know about the condition. This is something we cannot control. It's a mental health condition. I mean, at the end of the day, you're the one waking up, going to bed with this condition. You want to surround yourself with people in the world who understand you for you. You know, understanding me is understanding my condition and giving me space and respect whether I have hair or not. Something that really helped me when I got into modeling and really fueled this passion to love myself the most was if you go out into public and someone judges you right off the bat, say you pull out your head hair and they judge you for pulling out your head hair, do you really want to be associated with them? Do you want them as a friend? I don't think so. We want people who see us and, hey, maybe they notice that girl doesn't have eyelashes. I wonder why. But they would never judge us for that, surely if they're a good person. So now I approach things like if I go outside looking the way I do and somebody looks at me and I can tell that they realize I don't have eyelashes, well, that's okay. They're just curious. But it really comes down to how people interpret seeing you without hair, and them judging an opinion based on that is how you can tell what kind of human being they are and what kind of virtue they have going on inside themselves. Because let's be real, a person who's nice to you shows a reflection of themselves. A person who is rude to you shows a reflection of themselves. So walking outside without eyelashes, if somebody notices that and they choose to not say anything, I understand that they are just curious, but they have enough decency to not be like, wow, you don't have eyelashes in it. And I have had people ask me like, hey, I'm just curious, like, you don't have any eyelashes. And then I say, yeah, I have trichotillomania. You can take it upon yourself to explain it to them or just say I'm not comfortable sharing that. But yes, I don't have eyelashes, or I don't have eyebrows, or I don't have head hair. Something that piggybacks off of this is also being confident in your diagnosis. You having trichotillomania and pulling out hair, or if you skin pick and have dermatillomania, you are in charge of your own condition. This is your condition, nobody else's. So nobody's going to understand the relationship you have if you have scabs from picking at your face or a bald spot where your eyebrow should be, theoretically. And really, makeup has come so far these days. It's really a cinch to fill in your brows, and I know many people that shave off their brows and choose to have none at all, just for the aesthetic and how they feel most comfortable. I feel most comfortable without wearing eyelashes and false eyelashes. I used to associate false eyelashes with normal beauty, and now I see myself as a unique beauty, and I find and derive a lot of pleasure in knowing that I love myself the most the way I am. And that is the biggest thing, I think, that made me realize I can go outside any time of day. I don't have to go get false eyelashes and eyelash glue and put them on to feel like me. This is me, and you are you. Anybody with trichotillomania, find that solace with yourself. Find that I'm good. I'm grounded in this. No matter what I look like, I'm me, and I want to surround myself with people that respect that. The other larger main point, and I'll end this episode here, is realizing that beauty and where you grew up and what you were taught and the people who were around you exemplifying what you thought was beauty is so volatile. You know, in the world, there's so many different types of beauty, and people see beauty in different ways. So, for me personally, I grew up in Georgia. I was born and raised in middle Georgia in the deep south. And at the time, for people that look like me, beauty was having long, thick head hair, full eyebrows, full eyelashes, clear, glowing skin, a little bit of sun, long, beautiful, healthy nails, trim, you know, like very much Barbie-esque. And nothing's wrong with that, but when I started pulling out my eyelashes at 4 or 5 years old and eventually didn't have any in elementary school, I didn't look like the other girls walking and running around, you know, and that was a little hard to swallow. Even as an adolescent, I was like, damn, like I do have the hair, I do have the eyebrows, I have the healthy skin, but something about not having eyelashes makes me feel so much less valuable and inadequate compared to my peers. So, really reevaluate your beauty standards, what you were taught, who you grew up around, what your parents and family valued, and rewrite that for yourself. Really, I have done a deep dive within myself, looked beyond those old expectations, and said, hey, Anna, what do you find beautiful, especially when it comes to yourself? And not having eyelashes, you know, just isn't that important to me anymore, you know? And you can choose to look at yourself and appreciate the other things that you really do like and that you do see as beautiful. So rewrite those beauty standards and decide on what you value and what you don't value, and let go of the stress of trying to hold yourself accountable to grow hair, because hair at the end of the day is hair. You can't really take it with you. Anyways, guys, this has been fun. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments and I will address them in my next video. I just want to end this by saying thank you guys for instilling trust in me with your personal details when it comes to Trick. I take it very seriously, and I hope if you are struggling with seeing the beauty in yourself without hair, you can come to a positive closure soon, because you are beautiful and you are worthy without hair. Bye, guys.